Rashmi Airan, you are hereby sentenced to 1 year and 1 day in federal prison. There's a moment when time stands still. It holds, suspended. I'm standing in a room where every sound feels amplified. The shuffle of a paper, the clearing of a throat. My heart's beating so fast I can feel it in my fingertips. I've spent my career in rooms like this. I'm an attorney. I understand risk. I understand documentation. I understand consequences. But in this moment, I have no control. Now, I did not wake up one morning and just decide to compromise my integrity. I was an Ivy League educated attorney, a Wall Street investment banker, a high performer, a mother of 2 children, the daughter of Indian immigrants. But I made decisions under pressure and speed that I never slowed down enough to question. And that's how it begins. Not in dramatic scandals, but in small, fast, defensible moments. And this is what ethical drift looks like when you're inside it. Because you are not going to prison, none of you are due. That's not the point here. But none of you are immune to the drift. Prison doesn't start with a judge issuing me a sentence. It starts with speed. It starts with pressure. It starts with the quiet belief that it's just one more rationalization. It's just one more shortcut. It's just one more assumption. You don't lack intelligence or values, you lack interruption. And no one has trained you to slow down when the urgency spikes. And under pressure, you don't feel unethical. You feel productive. You feel decisive. You feel like you're doing what the system rewards. And this is how invisible prisons are built. Not with ego. Not with bars, but with ego. With assumptions. With the quiet stories that we tell ourselves, like, it's just this one time. Everybody else is doing it. You're expected to move quickly and get it right. You're expected to make high-stakes decisions with incomplete information, and you're expected to balance performance with responsibility. It's called the speed accuracy trap. Because you can be fast, or you can be right, but you can't be both. Because when your mind is going so fast, your perspective narrows. And when your perspective narrows, you stop scanning for risk. When urgency increases, your mind prioritizes relief over reflection. You're not careless, you're constrained. And in that constraint, the gap between intention and action widens. And that gap is where the drift lives. Not in bad people, but in good people operating at a high speed. And if you don't have a way to interrupt the sequence, it's going to run automatically. This is the modern leadership challenge. It's not intelligence, it's not ethics or integrity, it's awareness. Awareness that our thoughts are creating our reality, and we need a process to manage our thoughts, to ensure that we're creating the reality that we actually want. So in your businesses, you build guardrails for everything, right? You build guardrails for people. So you have HR and training and onboarding. You have guardrails for your technology. We just talked about cybersecurity processes, password protection. You build guardrails for your processes, standard operating procedures, compliance. And then you build guardrails for your outputs, quality control, audits. That we're not building guardrails, we don't have guardrails around. Anyone? Well, I would argue it's our communication. Verbal, written, behaviors, thoughts. Our thoughts are dictating our communication. And our thoughts are where the most important decisions happen. The most consequential decisions are happening. By the time you leave today, you will understand what pressure does to your thinking. You will see the hidden forces behind every decision. And you will have a simple process that builds guardrails for your thoughts in real time. Meet the clarity loop. It's not theoretical, it's not complicated, it's 4 questions. It's the guardrails for your thoughts to use in every single moment. When urgency spikes, when speed hits, when you're frustrated, when the competition is staring down at you, how do you react in the moment? Because the goal is not to eliminate pressure, right? It's kind of impossible. The goal is to think clearly when we're inside it. Integrity does not fail in dramatic moments. It fails in those quiet moments when pressure meets speed and you don't have a way to interrupt the sequence in the autopilot. You don't know how to slow it down.